welcome to Switch to Gaming. As you can see, we have here today, we have a box of the new Magic the Gathering set. Dungeons and Dragons themed adventures in the Forgotten Realm. This is a nice, beautiful set box here we're going to be cracking open today. So, but before we get that, your buy a box promo, for those who still haven't seen it yet, is the nice Vocal Sword. Extended art promo card. Nice and foil for everybody to see. So with that, we're going to get started here. That off to the side there for you guys to see. Alright guys, let's start cracking packs and see what we get. Let's see what this art card. Hobgoblin Bandit Lord art card. Always so nice to see those. Foil Swamp right off the bat. That's nice. Concept art for the Direwolf Prowler. More commons here. Here we go. There's some uncommons. Split the party. So it says choose target player, return half the creatures they control to their owner's hand. Round it up. That's actually not a bad card. I mean, I wish it was a little cheaper, but still good. There's another fun card. Oh, this one's fun. Check for traps. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from a moment. Exile that card. If it's an instant or a cardboard flash, exile this way. They lose one life. Otherwise, you lose a life. It's not bad. Another comment here. You found a cursed idol. This one's pretty good with the flavored words. All right, our first rare. Xenon. So it says if you would create one or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional treasure token. That is really good. 3-drop, 3/2 creature. Our next rare is a artifact land. Treasure Vault. Tap, add 1 colorless mana, or pay XX. Tap, sacrifice Treasure Vault, create X treasure tokens. That'll be a good card for those treasure decks. Another foil. Polymorph. This is a really fun card if you want to turn your creature into a 4/4 dragon with flying. And our first list card is Vanguard of the Brazen with Heroic. So whenever you cast a spell that targets Vanguard of the Brazen, and put a 1/1 white cat soldier token with vigilance onto the battlefield. Bad. Not bad at all. Getting good already. Alright, let's open another one back. Don't know what everybody else is doing, but you know, if you guys missed it this weekend, it was pre-release weekend, and stores were able to post their pre-releases as planned. So if you didn't get a chance, you can wait till Friday. And on Friday, you'll be able to pick up your boxes along with drafts. Plain. Another concept art. More commons. Portable hole. Not bad. Grass monster. Reaper's talisman. Fly. Enchant creature. Enchant creature has fly. And whenever the creature deals damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. That's important. Oh, we got the monk class. So this The second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less. That's always good. Ooh, a nice concept foil here. And a zombie token. First token I ran into. Nice. Keep moving along. Random. This. An owl bear. With its stats on the back for you D&D players out there. Foil mountain. More commons. Choose your weapon. 2 weapon fighting. Double target creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Or archery. This spell does 5 damage to target creature with flying. Not bad for 3 mana. A black dragon. A white dragon. The Djinn. These new cards with the rolling effect. You roll a d20 now. You can scry 1, 2, or 3 with it, depending on what you roll. Though I will never see that nat 20. Oh, the rare for this pack is Guardian of Fate. Flash, Vigilance. Guardian of Fate enters the battlefield. Any number of other target creatures you control phase out. That's not bad at all. Another rare. Oh no, not rare. Uncommon foil. You see a pair of goblins. Never good to see in D&D. And then our list card is Grizzly Fate. Put 2 2/2 bear creature tokens into play. Threshold. Instead, put 4. And it has flashback for 7. Not a bad list card. See what we get today. Test it out. There's his nice stats right there. Moves at 50 feet, armor class 25, hit points 676. It's one tough cookie. Mimic. Common. Temple of the Dragon Queen. And when Temple of the Dragon Queen into the battlefield, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. Temper of the Dragon Queen enters tapped unless you reveal the dragon card this way or you control a dragon. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Not bad. Ooh. Werewolf Pack Leader with Pack Tactics. New mechanic. So whenever Werewolf Pack Leader attacks, if you attack with creatures with a total power of 6 or greater, draw a card. And until end of turn, Pack Leader has a power base for 3 colorless and a green. Until end of turn, Pack Leader has base power and toughness of 5/3 and gains trample and isn't a human. He's enraged at that point. Ooh, another rare Dancing Sword. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. When a equipped creature dies, you may have Dancing Swords become a 2/1 construct artifact token with flying and ward 1. If you do, it isn't equipment anymore. Not bad at all. And we have a foil here. You found some prisoners. And our token card, actually, one of the dungeons, a Tomb of Annihilation. Which is not a bad dungeon. It's one of the quickest dungeons to go through. And after that, after you complete this dungeon, you get a 4/4 Death Touch God Horror. So that's a fun token to get. If you did play in the pre-release, though, you did get foil versions of all those. So that's always exciting to have those nice shiny ones. Alright, our art card this time is the Plains. It's the basic Plains. Not bad, I like that artwork. It's nice. A land for turn of the Plains. Concept, common. uncommons here. Ooh, a rare. Yeah. Nice one right there. So, whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Not bad. And then, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. It's always good. Blue's good for that. And then, our first mythic, I believe, is Mimic Beloved Ranger. This is the concept art for him. So, when he enters the battlefield, you make a token, create Boo, a legendary 1/1 red hamster creature token with trample and haste. And then until end of turn, you pay X. So end of turn, target creature you control has the base power and toughness of X and becomes a giant in addition to its other types. Activate this only as a sorcerer. Our foil is you see the guard. You see a guard approach. And our token is a mini game. Stay tuned for those. We'll be playing those too. If you guys haven't seen them, we've done a couple of the other mini games that we saw from Modern Horizons 2. Nesting Squirrel. Ooh, a purple worm is our art card. That is nice. Nice purple worm with the stats on the back. It's always good to know that. Got an island. Some more concept cards. Common, uncommon. So you see a pair of goblins, better run. Ooh, Nair, Selfless Paladin. Nice. Whenever Nair, the Selfless Paladin enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeon. Which means you get to go into one of these right here. Those of you who have not been able to play this set yet. And other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you've completed a dungeon. Playing those dungeons quickly is important. Our foil for this pack is Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So it enters the battlefield. If you control 2 or more lands, Hive Mind will enter. Hive of the Eye will enter the battlefield tapped. It taps for black. And then 3 colorless on a black until end of turn. You can have it turn into a 3/3 black beholder creature with menace. And whenever this creature attacks, exile target card from defending player's library. That's always a great one. And our list card, another one. That is Necrovalor. It's a kicker. If you paid 1 in a green kicker cost, it comes in with 2 1/1 counters and a trample. If you paid the white, it comes into play with a 1/1 counter on it and has whenever it is damaged, you gain that much life. Nice. Some nice stuff going on right there. All these lands and foils together. Let's get right on cracking these packs. Still got plenty more to go. You like how they made me blue? Oh, the gelatinous cube is my artwork. That has to go up. That is a great thing. Don't see many of those, but when you do, they are gelatinous. With a hit point of 48. Be careful of those guys. Gonna land here. Some more commons. Look at that feet. Owl Bear. My one of my favorite cards, Spike Big Trap. Doing 5 damage to creature no matter what, but you may get a treasure out of it. Good one. Eye of Beseech. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card and lose 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card and lose 2 life. One of the book cards, Colorless Land. Nice concept on these. So when a dragon dessert enters the battlefield, tap. It's tap, add colorless. 4 mana, tap him, tap and untap legendary creature you control and venture into the dungeon. And then our foil for this pack is a Hunter's Mark. Oh, and look at these beautiful little fairy dragons running around in the game too. Don't forget about those. 1/1 fairy flying dragons. I think he looks almost like the visit there. Oh no, we ran into a troll. Didn't know we went under a bridge. Mountain. Uncommon. Right off the bat, we see nothing. He was a good card during pre-release. 3-drop, 3/3 with haste. Never go wrong with those. Green Dragon. Poison Breath. When Green Dragon enters the battlefield and turn a turn, whenever creature and opponent controls dealt damage, destroy it. That's pretty good. Especially if you have a way to flash things in. Frost Strike. Ooh, Sorcerer's Class. That's nice. So, level 1 for Sorcerer's Class enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Blue and a red to upgrade it to level 2. Creatures you control have tap for red or blue. Spend this mana only to cast instants and sorceries. Or to gain a class level. That's important. Because the next class level is 3 colorless, a blue and a red. And it states, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, that spell deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of instant and sorcery spells you cast that turn. Not bad at all. Our foil for this pack is a Silvery Moon Ranger, legendary human elf ranger, with reach and ward 1. Whenever you cast a creature spell or planeswalker spell, whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into the dungeon. You can only trigger this once each turn. And then whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 2/2 wolf token. That's not bad. Seriously, there. Guy there. 3-drop. Mono green elf backs. Probably go in there. Oh, this was a good card. This is another new good card to get if you guys haven't seen it yet. It is You Found the Villain's Lair. It's 1 colorless, 2 blue, I believe, and it has 2 options. Either you can counter a target spell, or you can draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, or just draw 2 cards. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Mountain, Jin Windseeker, Great Axe. It's always good. Armory Villain. Veteran, Boot of Speed, +1, +0 in haste. That's always good to have. Plate Armor is +3/+3 and has ward 1. It's not bad. Equip 3. This ability costs 1 less to equip for each other equipment you control. So if you're playing a equipment decks this weekend, this is probably in it, right? Hope everybody. Then Battle Hammer. Oh look, another Vocal Sword, the original artwork. This is the alternative art. I kind of like this artwork a little bit. It would be interesting to see if we would have gotten a full art version of that. Or extended art. Still good. We're done. Oh, our first Planeswalker. That's not bad. So +2 is draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand at the bottom of your library. -2 is create a dog illusion token with this creature's power and toughness is equal to the number of cards in your hand. Not bad. And -10 is exchange your hand and library, then shuffle And so when you get to emblem, you have no maximum hand size. Ooh, that's nice. An emblem finally for that. Foil is Reaper Talisman. Not bad. So whenever a creature attacks, it gains Death Touch until end of turn. It's an equipment. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, I'm sorry. Whenever a equipped creature attacks alone, defending player loses 2 and you gain 2. And our token is this Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This is one of the longer dungeons to go through. As you can see, there's quite a bit of rooms. This one either creates a treasure token, scry one, you gain a life. Lots to go through in this dungeon. It is a very long dungeon to go through. On the backside is a 1/1 goblin token. So fun to see those goblin tokens. Alright, let's open that packs up. Ooh, we got a one. The creature from D&D with the stats right here. It's armor class of 12, hit point 7. Speed is 5 feet, fly 30 feet. Attacks, it's a weapon shield, tentacles, and strip spray. Not bad. Another land. Some more commons here. Let's get to the good stuff, yeah. Ooh, we got the gelatinous cube. So that's our first. That's our next rare here. So it states, when gelatinous cube enters the battlefield, exile target non-ooze creature and opponent control until gelatinous cube leaves the battlefield. Then it has the ability to dissolve. Pay X in black, put target creature card with a mana value X. Mana value X exiled with down to into its owner's graveyard. So if you make sure you want to get rid of it, you can just dump it into their graveyard. I don't think you can get it back. Our foil is the Moon Blessed Cleric, uncommon. Moon Blessed Cleric enters the battlefield. You may search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, and shuffle it and put it on top. It's not bad right there if you're playing those enchantment decks. And then we got a treasure token. It's always good to have. Let's take one of these packs in the back. Let's see what we get out of the back here. See if there's anything good here. It's our artwork. Circle of Dream Druid. That is some nice artwork. Like, I've got an island here. A Blink Dog. Double strike, so 1/1. Right, so enters the battlefield tap. It's 2 mana for a 2/3. And life drain. So whenever a creature dealt damage by your right, this turn dies, I create a 2/2 tap black zombie token and exile that card. Nice. Oh, and our next rare is a loyal warhound. So when it enters the battlefield, if the opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for a basic plains, put it into the battlefield tapped, and search, then shuffle your library. That's not bad for 2 mana. You get a 3/1 with vigilance, and potentially mana fixing or searching when needed. Especially in white, that's good. Our foil is the Forwarding Ogre. And we got Seething Song as our list card. Not bad. Not bad for a nice list card. 3 mana to get 5 mana into your pool. Depending on how you play that, you can get a lot more mana. If you're copying and stuff like that, you can get a lot of mana. We got a dragon. We got the blue dragon artwork. Looks really nice. Ooh, look at this. A full art black dragon. Not bad right there. Acid breath. When black dragon enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Not bad at all. Oh, here's the blue dragon that we have the artwork for. Oh, and the purple worm. And another blink dog. Alright, we have our next rare is Hall of the Storm Giants. So if you control 2 or more lands, that's how lands tap. You tap for a blue mana for the land. So for 5 colors and a blue until end of turn, Hall of the Storm Giants becomes a 7/7 giant creature with a ward 3 that's still a land. That's not bad for 6 mana for a 7/7. Our next rare is Temporal Circle. An enchantment at the beginning of your end step. Exile up to 1 target artifact or creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. That's not bad. You want to flicker stuff all the time. All foil is Ray of... I don't know. Sorry, guys. It's hard to read upside down. If a target creature gets -4, -1 on the turn, if that creature is white, it gets -4, -4 instead. It's not bad for an instant. And I believe this is the last of the dungeons you get. This one's not as long. It's Lost Mine, sorry. You know, it's not the best one, but it's not bad. You can either create the second level there. You create either a 1/1 token, goblin token, or a treasure token. So it's not bad either way. Those are your the 3 dungeons you get to enter into right now. We'll see if they keep that going, that dungeon mechanic. Every eye turn. There he is in his full and greatness. Look, Manticore. Oh, well, we got 2 mats. It's over. We're done, right, guys? This is the end of the video here. We got the dragon god, so, you know, we don't need to really do much anymore. Let's fix this up real quick so everything looks pretty. But, yeah, we got Tiamat. That's it. We're done, right? We can just end the show here. Everybody's happy with seeing just Tiamat. Quite a few people, I guess, opened these over the pre-release, so not as rare as I thought he would be, but it's still a good card. So when Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragons not named Tiamat that have different names. Reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle your library. Get all those dragons to your hand. Our foil is Unexpected Windfall. As an additional cost to cast the spell, you discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create 2 treasures. It's always important, those treasure tokens. And our list card is Lash Out. Lash Out deals 3 damage to target creature. Clash with an opponent. If you win, Lash Out deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Not bad after you clash with an opponent. Might win, depending on what you got going on in that deck. If it's in a Tiamat deck, hey, I'm pretty sure you got something to beat them because dragons are expensive. We can all say it now. Faithful Beholder, concept looking art. Forest. Try Death Whisperer. Common. Spike strip, pit trap, so good. Dungeon's Descent is our rare for this pack. Trippy foiling. That's card. It enters the battlefield tap. We got this one. That's right. That's that beautiful purple bark artwork here. Not bad so far. I do like the foiling on this card. I know it looks like it's a holograph, 3D almost image here. It's just like displace path. Beast. Displacer Beast, sorry. When Displacer Beast enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. And then for 3 and 1 blue, return it to its owner's hand. So you can just keep playing that if you have the mana. Oh, our Planeswalker that we had earlier. Here's his artwork. Looking nice right there with his loyal dog. We got a foil Plains. It's not bad. Another Mimic. More commons. We want the good stuff, right, everybody? Get all that good stuff. The Wizard's Spellbook. Ooh. So, tap, exile, target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Roll a d20. Activate this only as a sorcery. For 1 to 9, copy that card, you may cast it. From 10 to 19, copy that card, you may cast a copy by paying 1 and rather than paying its mana cost. 20 is exile copy each card exiled with Wizard Spellbook. You may cast any number of copies without paying their mana cost. Ooh, that is just grand right there. And then our another rare, but foil too, is one of the spell books. It is Cave of the Frost Dragon. Adventure character level 17 to 20. If you control 2 or more lands, Cave of the Frost Dragon will enter the battlefield taps for white mana. 4 and a white, Cave will become a 3/4 dragon with flying. That's still a land. It's not bad right there. Another mini game here. Make sure you keep an eye out. That's Magic and Minion. Going to be playing that here shortly with everybody. Getting close. Oh, we're about halfway through. Looks like, yeah. Dungeon map. The artwork we got. Okay. Forest. Goblin Javelier. This was a fun card during pre-release, but he's a 1/1 with haste for 1 red. Whenever he becomes blocked, he does 1 damage to that creature, so it was definitely good to have, and you guys have red in your decks for the pre-release. Mind Friar. Whenever you enter the battlefield, gain control of target creatures for as long as you control, so another control aspect. All foil is a pixie guide. 1 colorless and a blue. Flying, if you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many +1 and ignore the lowest results. There you go, dice fixing now in Magic. That's not in an unset. It's very important to note, not in an unset. Magic. You game. That's interesting. There we go. It's our artwork for today. Of course, the unicorn, zombie orb, death. Oh, this one, the jellyfish. Defender and flying. Whenever it dealt damage, you and target opponent each draw a card. Not bad, but not good. Playing those Arcades decks for you commanders out there, should be an include. A foil is Chattering Skeletons. When entering the battlefield, you venture. 3 colorless and a black for 4/3 Skeleton. Oh, Tiamat, we got his artwork too. How nice. Ooh, signed artwork
too. That's nice. And his stats are on the back for those who want to know. He's a challenge 30. His armor class is 25. Hit points is 615. Speed 60 feet. Fly 120. Imitate spell casting. Limited magic immunity. Multiple heads. Regeneration. Claws and tails. That is some nice artwork right there. We got a foil island too. Commons. So he's going in. Power, World, Word Kill. This is a fun card. 2 mana, destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. It's like the most nons I've seen in a while there. We got the Warlock class. It's basic. Its first class is at the beginning of your hand step. If a creature dies this turn, each opponent loses a life. Good for sack decks. Split party. Ooh, down the Wild Mage. Whenever it attacks, choose target creature you control. Roll a d20. 1 to 14. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not a legendary. Not a legendary, so it's not legendary, and it had exile this creature at the end of combat. 15 to 20 is create one of those tokens and roll again. You're good at rolling, you just keep on going. And we have a roll hunter with pack tactics. Whenever you attack with 6 or greater amongst creatures you control, you get to put a 1/1 counter on it. It's not bad for a 2-drop. You can just get bigger and bigger each swing. Wandering. Oh, that looks like a bard right there. Swan. Secret door. Orb of Dragon Kind is over here. So it's pay 1. Tap, add 2 mana of any combination of color. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells or activate dragon abilities of dragons. Pay 1, you can sacrifice the orb. Look at the top 7 cards. You may reveal a dragon from among them, put it in your hand, the rest at the bottom in a random order. Our foil is you find a cursed idol, which we went over before, story target artifact, story target enchantment, or create a treasure and adventure into the dungeon. That's one of the good ones, I think, in there. It's a 2-drop, 1 colorless and a green, and you get to venture into a dungeon. That's pretty good. It's a pile of shiny goodness over here. Should clean that up. Our list card, though, from this pack is Unlimited Mysteries. Whenever a non-token creature, it's an enchantment, sorry. Whenever a non-token creature you control, I get to investigate. We get to put a clue token out. And whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a 1/1 white human soldier token onto the battlefield. It's always good to get another list card going over there. Here for you. You meet in a tavern. That's what we got there. Comments. Alright. The Black Staff Water Deep. It's 1 mana. Legendary artifact. You may choose not to untap her at the beginning, at your untap step. And it has its flavor words. It's 2 and a 1 2 mana, so to activate this ability, it's 1 colorless and a blue. Tap another target non-token artifact you control becomes a 4/4 token artifact as long as the Black Bath of Waterdeep remains tapped. Activate this only as a sorcery. And then our foil is Kick in the Door. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. That creature gains haste until end of turn. It can't be blocked by walls this turn. Venture into the dungeon. A 1-mana venture into the dungeon. Just turn 1, start it off. Get going into those adventures, into those dungeons. You never know if those are going to help pay out in the end. Just for the Guild Kingpin. So, maybe he's in the pack. Who knows? Find out here in a second. Let's get through all this junk. We got the Cleric class. Another one of those. Whenever you right, gain that life +1. It's a first ability there. Comment. Rare today for this pack will be a Westgate Regent. It's a flying. Its ward ability is a little bit different than what I've seen. It's a discarded card. Whenever Westgate Regent deals combat damage to a player, put that many 1/1 counters on it. That's pretty good. If that guy gets through, he's putting counters on. And our foil is Thieves' Tools. And that states that when it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Equipped creature can't be blocked as long as it has. Equipped creature can't be blocked as long as its power is 3 or less. You're doing those small creature attack decks that you go in there. It's only equip 2 and it's a 2-drop. Definitely be getting that. Alright guys, so now let's move on to the next pack. That's our foil for that one. See, our art is Horde Robber. Right there. Down Island 2. Our book card is an Evolving Wild. That is pretty cool. I have to say that I like that one. That is nice. That's pretty cool to have a that in this set. Hey, let's go. Uncommon. Alright, the first rare is the Awesome Jellyfish. When it enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it. That has split. When it dies, if it had 2 or more counters on it, create a token as a copy of it at the beginning of the next end step. The token enters the battlefield with half that many tokens rounded down, and it's an X/1. Also, as Prince of the Undead is our next rare. He has Flying Trample. Let's go with his ability first. He's an X2 colorless, black-red Flying Trample demon here. When he enters the battlefield, choose one. Each creature gets -X until end of turn, and you lose X life. Or return up to X target creature cards with a mana total value of X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. They gain haste until end of turn. I think I would choose the second one most of the time. Now we're at the Selfless Paladin again. Not bad. Our foil is a ghoul. Sacrifice another creature. He gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Activate this ability only once per turn, though. That's never fun. I like to be able to sack 100 things to him when he gets through attacking you. That damage is going to be dope. That's a D&D thing. Den of the Bugbear. Look at that guy. Crazy. So crazy. Alright, common. Alright, so our rare is Fog Moth. 3 colorless and 2 green. It has trample and haste. Deals combat damage to player. Exile up to that many cards from their graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature exiled this way. You gain 1 life from each non-creature card exiled this way. Not bad for a 5-drop. Not bad at all. Hobgoblin Captain is our foil. Whenever Hobgoblin Captain attacks, it has pack tactics. So if you attack with 6 or greater combat, gains first strike. Not bad for Hobgoblin. Not bad for a Hobgoblin. He's a little 2-drop guy. I like that. Jerry the Sellsword is our art card today. Alright, our rare for this pack. So he is a fun card. It is Triumphant Adventurer, Depth Touch. As long as it's your turn, Triumphant has first strike. Whenever he attacks, you venture into that dungeon. I saw a lot of play at our midnight pre-release on Friday. Circle of the Moon Druid for 3 mana, 2 colorless and a green. As long as it's your turn, Circle of the Moon Druid is a bear with a base power of 4/2. That's our foil for this lovely pack. So we're getting so many foils in it. So you are guaranteed a foil and art card in every pack. It states here. Not bad to see so many foils so far. Long Rest is our art card. Common. Oh, nothing new in this pack. We got another Silvery Moon Ranger. This was a fun counter spell, though. It is bar the gate, counter target creature or planeswalker, and venture into the dungeon. Not bad for counter spells. Our list card, though, is Wayfarer's Bubble. That's pretty cool. Don't get to see many of those list cards from, I believe that is 5th Dawn. Yes, that's what that symbol looks like to me. If I'm wrong, somebody will most likely try to correct me. We got the Beholder's artwork again. See that? That's not fun to keep looking at that card. Yeah, common. More commons. Always commons. Uncommon. Oh, we got the Fire Class. That is our rare in this pack. What's up, Wizards? What's up with that? So when fighter class enters the battlefield, search your library for an equipment to reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle your library. For 3 mana, which is a colorless, a red-white. Activated abilities, equip abilities cost 2 less to activate, and 5 in it's 5 mana, so it's 3 colorless, a red and white. Whenever a creature you control attacks, up to 1 target creature blocks it this combat if able. Stumbling into that one, wasn't I? I'll foil for this pack. So a nice little 2-drop. Colorless and a green. You may tap, put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Shoot out those extra lands. It's always good. And our token is a emblem. Lost Spider Queen's emblem. Haven't seen her yet. I saw her all weekend. So I may have and just missed it. Mindfire's artwork. One of my cards that I liked during the pre-release is 50 feet of rope. You know that Chairman was going to give you enough rope to, you know. That was a fun card. You can keep a creature tapped down. Oh, and all rare is the Tomb Voice. So it has haste and ward 10 as long as it was cast. Whenever it attacks, it fights target creature defending player rolls. 9 mana cast, 6 colorless and 3 green for a 10/10. That is not bad. It's a good card right there. And our foil is Lurking Robber. Doesn't untap. Doing your untap stat. Whenever you gain life, untap him. He's a 2 for 4/5. 3 mana for 4/5. It's a decent card. Other than you just have to gain life each turn. Other than that, just gain life each turn. You can do it, right? Archduke of Abyss is our art card here. Well, I spoke too soon on that Planeswalker I said I haven't seen yet. We just got her right now. Boom. And we have our emblem. Boom. Lock the Spider Queen. Lock the Spider. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a little key counter on it. So for 0, you may draw a card and lose a life. -3 is create create 2 1/2 black spider tokens with menace and reach. And then you get the emblem we went over. Oh no, we didn't go over the emblem, did we? But whenever an opponent is dealt damage by one or more creatures you control, that player, if that player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose life equal to the difference. So you're always guaranteed to be doing 8 damage to the player with that emblem. That's pretty solid right there. Our foil is Potion of Healing. Enter the battlefield, draw a card. White tap sacrifice Potion of Healing. You gain 3 life. Not bad for 2 mana right there. You get to draw a card and gain life when you need to. Power Word Kill. That's that one that non this, non that, non everything. Let's see, comment. Type row. All rare is Cave of the Frost Giant again. I mean, sorry, Frost Dragon. I don't know why I say Frost Giant every time. Our foil is Brazen Dwarf. Whenever you roll 1 or more die, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. It's not bad if you're doing those dice decks. And our list card is Heartwood Storytell. So whenever a player plays a non-creature spell, each of the player's opponents draws a card. If you wrote that, you did. Alright guys, this is the last pack. Last pack alert. Let's hopefully get something super good out of this last pack, yeah? Super good out of it. Pixie Guide is our art card for today in a concept form. I believe that's what they call it. If I said it wrong, my bad. Oh, comment. Uncommon. Uncommon. Put all those away. Our rare is Lair of the Hydra. So if you control 2 or more lands, it'll enter tapped. It is 1 in a green. It taps for green, and then X in green. So on the turn, it becomes a XX Hydra token. This is still a land. X can't be 0. It's not bad. A vampire spawn is our foil. Whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. There you go, guys. 3 mana vampires. Well, guys, that is it. That was our set booster box. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you guys didn't pick yours up this weekend, you guys can pick them up starting on Friday, along with the new Commander decks. Don't forget to go pick those up. Leave your favorite ones below. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, guys. Thanks.